okay, I'm like, how about you? After going to school for 6 years, now I'm gonna earn 15K hour. I'm like, you guys are joking. This must be a joke. Good morning, family, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited that you're here, and thank you so much for tuning in. So we are on 800 subbies. Thank you so much for your guys' support and for always coming through for me. So today we are going to talk about my job hunting experience, and we're going to do that while doing our very first makeup tutorial. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and then after that I'm gonna come back and do the rest of the makeup tutorial. Let me go and do my eyebrows, then I'll come back to you guys. It's 2024 and I still don't know how to do like a proper makeup and eyebrows, guys. Yo, like it literally took me 30 minutes to do my eyebrows. Can you imagine? 30 minutes. Like someone was just shoot me in my head, because Kanjani, how do I not know how to do makeup in this year? But anyways, it's fine. So we're gonna continue with the makeup tutorial, and we're gonna go in with our primer. Apparently primer is important to set out a good base for your makeup. So I'm just gonna put in a few drops on my face. I know the eyebrows are not proper, but guys, I'm still learning. So yeah, we all know that last year I was doing my CCS, compulsory community service, which ended this year January. And even though I had a lot of people discussing the problem associated with unemployment, I wasn't overly stressed or overly afraid, because deep down I believe that God has a plan for me. So I was so relaxed, and I didn't even apply. At first I didn't apply up until around September, October. That's when most posts were advertised. So I started applying around those times, and but like I was very chilled about it, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm gonna use this beauty blender to blend it in. So firstly, I'm gonna put it on my wrist. I'm gonna try and mix it with this. This one. I only applied for one vacancy, which was in KZN. Yet two posts were released from two separate provinces. When the KZN people contacted me to ask me for an interview, I was on a vacation, so they were unable to reach me, and they attempted again the next week, which gave me like a great deal of hope. I thought, no man, this post is for me. The fact that they are trying again, so I was like, no, I think KZN is the place to be. Okay, so let me just blend this. I'm gonna do it while God, this is a lot, but it's fine. Samakala, I'm trying to look at the mirror. It's right behind the camera, so just gonna blend it in. I feel like it's a bit too much though, so let me just do it and see. Blend, and blend. So just gonna blend it up until. I also called two of my girls, and we needed to schedule for a flight and make other plans. We didn't make any reservation for lodging because we wanted to save money, so we wanted to do an in and out trip. So I am done with this foundation. Now I'm gonna go in with the contour. So I'm gonna use this bright contour. Okay, see if I can be able to do this. Okay, let me use the mirror. Hopefully I'm doing the right things. Okay. Oh, now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Yes, concealer. Okay, I'm also going to mix. Okay, I think that's enough, and then I'm gonna put it here as well, and here, and then I'm gonna draw a line on my nose. Okay. Before I blend it in, I'm gonna go in with this spray. What happened here? So I'm going to go in with the fixing spray just so I can blend it nicely. So not too much. Okay. So now I'm just gonna wait for a few seconds. Then after that I'm gonna blend it in. So while I'm waiting, just gonna continue with the story. So they informed us that the interview is gonna start at 8. So my time slot was at like 9:15, and for BK it was at 9:40, and then for KB it was at 10:15. We arrived there I think around 8:30 because we got lost, and the interview was in Pietermaritzburg. So it takes roughly 2 hours from Kinshasa to Pietermaritzburg. And because of that, and because of the fact that we wanted to do like an in and out trip, so we scheduled our flight to be at 2 because we thought by then we'll be done. Yeah, one. So we thought by 2 we'll be done. So we scheduled a flight for 2 o'clock because we wanted to leave afterwards. Yeah, one. So let me just go in and blend it in. Just blend it in. Okay, blend. Sometimes I feel like I'm too hard, and then sometimes I feel like I'm doing it softly. I don't know. Can I blend it here and here as well? Okay, then I'm gonna blend the contour as well. Okay, so I am done with blending the concealer and the contour, and right now I'm just gonna go in with the blush. I don't have a liquid blush, so I'll just use the powder 1. Okay, as I was saying, so they called my name after we have been sitting since like 8 or since 9:30. So they called my name around 4:30. So you can imagine from 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't even offer us water, nothing. We were just sitting there. We were just sitting there waiting. And mind you, remember the time, the schedule, the flight schedule was at 2. So now we had to change it from 2 to 8, because right now we're still sitting there, no one went in. So this is how it looks. Just gonna make sure that I don't apply a lot of it. Blush. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. I think the blush is fine. I don't want it to be too much. Just do this. I have to do it all the way up. Do it like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the bronze. So after sitting there for hours, we then left Pietermaritzburg around 6. That was I think KB finished around 6:15. So by 6 o'clock we were leaving Pietermaritzburg, and our flight was scheduled at 8. So we managed to arrive at the airport around 7. Remember, you have to arrive there 2 hours before or an hour before, but it has to be 2 hours before. So yeah, we managed to get there around 7, and yeah, we got there I think on time, and then we took a flight back to Pretoria, and then the following morning that's when we returned back to Limpopo. So that was my very first interview. But otherwise, the interview went very well for all of us. So they were very nice with the questions as well. So yeah, so this is how the bronze look. I think I'm gonna use this color. Let's see. Just hope I won't use a lot. So let me do this. Okay, I think this should be fine. Guys, interviews are very stressful, and they can be expensive. So if you can think of our trip from Limpopo to Pretoria, and then from Pretoria to KZN, and then from KZN coming back, I don't even know how much it cost us, but I know it's a lot. Just gonna do it here as well. So after 3 weeks of after we came back from KZN, we received another invitation to an interview in Limpopo, and we were asked to prepare a presentation based on the points that we were given. And considering the fact that this was our very first presentation, this was nerve-wracking, it was very stressful, but we made it through. Like, we made it through, and the presentation went well for all of us. Yeah, and this time around we prepared everything, accommodation. We made sure that we don't get stranded like we did in KZN. Not that we were stranded, but like we just tried to avoid the whole stress of having to come back this side, and the fact that like the interview was not on time like they said. They didn't start on time like they said they would start on time. Yeah, so yeah, and then December we didn't have anything. So right now I'm just gonna go in with the powder. So I have this contour plus highlighter, and then I have my old powder. So I'm just gonna use this because this one is a bit lighter. Oh, I also have this one, but then it's too light, so I think I'm just gonna use this one. Okay, right. So as we approach the second week of January, I started stressing because they told us that they're gonna call us after 4 weeks. All December passed and then we didn't receive anything. And then I started stressing because I was like, guys, this is the very last month of our CCS, so that means umuntu will be sitting at home unemployed. Yeah, so I went down to LinkedIn and I saw an advertisement. It was a poultry company, and I was like, I'm into poultry, so let me just apply for this. And then I applied, and then a day after applying, I received a call, and then they were inviting me to an interview. That was, I think when they called me, it was on a Wednesday. Yeah, and then the interview was gonna be on Friday. So I only had like 1 day to prepare, and also like to prepare myself and both to travel. So I asked them, is it possible that we can do it visual, because now it's like I'm not gonna have time to travel, considering the fact that they called me late. So, and then they were like, no, it's fine, we can do it visual. We did the interview visual and it went well. I was very positive about it. A week after, they called me, and then they were like, hi, how are you? We wanted to inform you that you got the job. So I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And they were like, okay, but there's something that we didn't tell you. And then I'm like, what is it? And then they're like, it's a contract, it's not a permanent job. I was like, okay. So then they were like, it's a 1-year contract. And I was like, oh, that's fine, I think I can do that. I'll gain experience while I'm waiting for a permanent job. Yeah. And then they're like, there's more. I'm like, okay, what's up? So they're like, we are sponsored by CETA. They give us a certain amount of money, and then we have to top it up, and then with the money that they give us, we have to top it up, and then it becomes your salary. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So they're like, CETA gives us 5,000, and then we top it up with 10,000, and then your salary is gonna be 15k. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, it's gonna be 15k. I'm like, however true. After going to school for 6 years, now I'm gonna earn 15k. Hour. I'm like, you guys are joking. This must be a joke. They're like, no, you're gonna get 15k every month. That's very little. This was in Bloemfontein, so imagine I'm gonna be that side. They want someone with a car, so petrol money, accommodation, food, electricity, and then also I have to travel back home. I have to take care of my parents. Got 15k. So I was like, that's very little. Then they asked me, how much are you earning now? And then I told them. Then they were like, okay, we understand. And now they told me to write an email and try to explain why I can't take the offer, and then they'll send it to CETA. I was like, okay, that's fine. Then I did that. Well, somehow I was not like very hopeful, because I was like, what are the chances that Sita is gonna give them more money? And we're not even sure if that's the money that Sita sponsors or like offer them. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine, it's fine. I feel like these people are not taking me serious, and I don't even know. I'm not even sure if it's because Vele there's no money, or maybe it's just because I'm black, and then they were like, let's just give her like 15k, because show me a vet that earns 15k every month. Like, just show me one vet that earns 15k. And even if it's a private, I don't know anyone who earns 15k every month. So I was like, these people are playing games with me. So yeah, after that I was very stressed, because as much as I wanted to work for the state, I wanted something that I know I will enjoy. And for me, I thought poultry is something that I think I'll enjoy. I know I'm into smallies, but also poultry is something that I'm also into. I'm very interested in poultry. So after that I was very disappointed, but I was just like, you know what, God will make a way for me. Let me not stress about this. Let me just wait for the Lord, and God will come through for me. Okay, Shabu, January afela, there's still nothing. We're hearing nothing from both Limpopo and KZN. In November, I think it was November, we applied for this company. It deals with radiographs. It has to interpret the radiographs of animals, for example. So yeah, we applied for that last year, November, and I didn't get any call back. And fortunately enough, two of my friends got a call back, and they prepared for interviews, and then they went to the interviews. So I was the only one who didn't get a call back. So I was like, okay, let me try it again and see, because people, like, there were people that applied after me and they got like a call back, and then they went to interviews. They even went to do like training. And yeah, so I was like, let me just try it again and see if they'll call me. So I applied again, and then they told me that like they no longer take people. And then I was like, guys, I need to do this again. So after a week, I applied again, because now I'm desperate. Now I want a job. Now I'm thinking I can't be sitting at home. Like, I can't. That would be very stressful. So after a week, I applied again, and yeah, so they called me for an interview, which was on the 6th of Feb. So yeah, I started up preparing myself for the interview. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna go in with this. Okay, do we know sleep? Just hope up on the room. Now that I am done with everything, I'm just gonna go in with my setting spray. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. So yeah, as I was saying, Feb, I was sitting at home from, I think, the 1st of Feb up until the 5th. Yeah, 5th. Yes. And then on that day, we received a call from Limpopo. I received a call from Limpopo informing me that I got the job. So yes, finally I was like, yeah, okay, now we're talking. Now there's something. And I remember I wasn't even happy at first, because the stress that we had to go through while doing the job hunting, it was just too much. But I was happy. I was like, okay, at least there's something. So they called us that Wednesday, and then they told us that they are going to send us the appointment letter on Thursday. And guess what? Thursday, no appointment letter, nothing, no call from these people. And then I was just like, okay, what's happening? what is happening, because they told us that they're gonna send us the appointment letter and then we're gonna sign. So if you think about it, if someone just calls you to inform you that you got the job but you don't have any appointment letter, you didn't say sign anything, then like and then okay, Friday they called me and then they were like, okay, sharp, come to head office. And then I went to head office, and then that's when we signed the appointment letter. Now we're like, okay, we're done, now we can start looking for accommodation and sort things out. Just when we were about to leave to go to, just when, I don't know why I keep saying we. Okay, so just when I was about to leave to go to where they appointed me, then they called us. They were like, we're not done with paperwork, you need to come back to Polokwane. Then I was like, okay, cool. Went back to Polokwane. It was on a Monday. We went there. I went there and then sorted out paperwork. Shapu came back, and then I was like, okay, now I can leave. On a Thursday, they call again. They're like, we're not done, come back. I was like, yo guys, the money that we are spending, yo, but okay, sharp. We went there on Thursday again, and then we sorted out everything. This time around we were done. I was like, if they call me again, I'm gonna tell them, you know what, me, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, I was up to here and I was like, these people must be serious. So yeah, now I'm gonna go in with them. This is the most difficult thing to do, but yeah, I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadows, and I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadows, and I don't know what to use, but let's just see. Okay, I'm gonna use this to apply the eyeshadows. Okay, I'm just gonna use a nice, like normal, not too bright color. Okay, let me use. Just do this. I always find it difficult to apply this eyeshadows, but hopefully today it'll be easy for me to just apply. I feel like if you're a girl, you must just know how to do this. And yeah, it'll be easy. Then you know when you go out, you don't have to go to a makeup artist. You can just do it yourself to save money. Okay, now I don't know which one to use. I'm gonna go in with this one and just apply it here. Now I'm gonna go in with, I want to use this just here. So this is this color, the blue color. Yeah, just to add some flavor. I don't know, I am tempted to also use this. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me just try it. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not, but it's fine. Because I'm learning, so next time I'll do it better. Just me at this and this side. Okay, not bad. And then now I'm gonna try to apply this. This is old, guys, so don't judge me. Yo. Okay, so I'm almost done now. I'm just gonna do my lips and then after that I'll be done. Then I'm gonna use just this just gonna use my hands. So I am done now and I'm gonna show you the final look, but I just wanted to say that with the job hunting, I know there are some of you guys that are still job hunting, that you are looking for a job. So what I can say, know your worth. People will try by all means to take an advantage of you. So know that you are worth more than anything. Don't just take any offer, but take an offer that you know you'll be happy with. Even if you overwork yourself, you know, Guti, okay, but I'm happy with this offer. It has everything that I want. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, good luck with everyone who's still trying to find a job. I know it can be very stressful, it can be tiring, and like I said in earlier, it can also be expensive. So don't lose hope. I know we don't have money, but don't lose hope. Just keep trying up until you find something. And don't forget to pray. Like, don't forget to pray whenever you go for an interview. Just invite God to go with you, to give you all the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and to protect you as well, and also that you may find favor from everyone that will be interviewing or everyone that will be in the panel. I think prayer is very important when it comes to such things. So yeah, let me just go and do my hair and then I'll show you guys the final look. Your touch from your hands and your body, it hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but I lost track of time. 'Cause everyone keep looking like you. I can't take no more. I miss your touch from your hands and your body.